Good evening, everybody. Thank you for stopping through. I'm Jay Hunter, and welcome to our Monday Motivational Power Talk. So let's get started. So happy you guys came through today. Have some good information, some knowledge I want to kick to you today. Today is Monday, January the 11th, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to thank you guys for stopping through. I want to say hello to those who are watching via Twitch, via YouTube, Twitter, and Periscope. And those of you who watching on my personal page, if you're watching on Facebook, you're watching my personal page because for some reason my business page is not broadcasting. So we'll have to worry about that on another day. But thank you guys for stopping through. I'm glad you came through. Let's get started. If it's going to be, it's up to me to fulfill my dreams and possibilities with dedication and motivation to inspire thousands from all nations. When times are tough and breaks you down, just smile with toughness and rebuild from the ground. During tough times, adversity is a lot. Just remember, time flies, but you are the pilot. All right, folks, thank you for stopping through. This is our Monday Motivational Power Talk. We do this each and every Monday, Eastern Standard Time at 9 o'clock p.m. So thank you guys for stopping through. I want to talk to you guys about something important. This is what we're facing in these dying times right now, dealing with COVID, dealing with transition of power in the United States, people not getting along, all types of power struggles, all types of back and forth between the left and the right, all this kind of stuff, folks. So let's get ready to get this thing going. I got some information I'm going to share with you that will help you in the long run. Okay. Want to help? I want to say hello to Stephanie Winner for stopping through. She just invited Lakita Powell. That's a good friend of mine. She's down here in St. Pete, Florida. So we're about to go ahead and get this thing started. You guys hold 1 second. Let me grab my drink. Hold on. Folks, I had to go get my ice cold orange juice, man. It does the body well. It's loaded with vitamin C. I highly encourage you guys to get your vitamin C. You got to get your vitamin C because it's important, especially during the times of COVID, right? Vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin A, zinc, iodine, iodide, all of that stuff, man. So make sure you guys are loading up with your vitamins, okay? I want to talk to you guys about the benefits of being a visionary. The benefit of being a visionary. I had mentioned to you guys plenty of times before that if this pandemic, they call it a pandemic, right? Allegedly, I'm saying allegedly because they are in the business of censoring people who just don't agree to the left anymore. So that's the beauty to me. The beauty of just being an independent, self-taught, free thinker. But that's another sermon for another Sunday. But if this pandemic ends tomorrow, this country, folks, would still be in a recession for at least another 18 months. At least another 18 months. Just saw a news article a few days ago about Walmart is now getting rid of all of their cashiers. You know, you had some cashiers here, then on each side of the cashiers, you had sections of self-checkout. Now they're going 100% self-checkout. Look at a lot of businesses that's folding right A lot of it is because of COVID, but then you got a lot of businesses who are folding because they're still outdated in their approach, their business model. They have an outdated business model. So let me tell you something about, you guys remember the store Blockbuster, right? How many of you guys remember Blockbuster? You know, Blockbuster lost and folded because they just wasn't, they had an outdated business model. Now, mind you, Blockbuster also had the opportunity, folks, to buy Netflix for $50 billion and turn it down. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about visionary, because whoever the CEO was of Blockbuster did not have the vision, right? Let me tell you what I mean by vision, being a visionary, not just being able to see what's ahead of you. But if you are visionary, you should stand in one spot and see all the way down the street and be able to see what's around the corner. Visionary, understanding where the economy is, understanding where technology is going, and then you develop your creative mind that will be able to satisfy the masses in those times. Let me share this with you. And I've said this so many times, I've said this a whole lot of times, that everything that is physical comes from a non-physical place. Now think about the times, think about the maker of Mercedes, supposedly the first vehicle, and everybody else, piggyback off of that technology from what I've, read. You got the Henry Fords, you got Chevy, you got Pontiacs, you got the Olds. Olds is a person who came up with the Oldsmobile, right? So all of this stuff, the car that you drove then, were people who had the vision of that vehicle. So everything that is physical comes from a non-physical place. It starts in your thinking. That's your vision, folks. Your brain, you have two parts of your brain that serves that function. One is the frontal lobe of the brain. Frontal lobe of the brain deals with thinking and planning. And that is out there, it's reaching out. That's out in the spiritual realm, right? What is the second part of the brain? It's called the motor cortex, meaning put it to action. So now that you've had the vision, the only way you can bring that vision into reality is to put forth the action to the vision, right? So they talk about the law of attraction. What is the last six letters in law of attraction? It is action. So with that being said, folks, you have to have a strong vision, understand where you are. But see, here's the thing: you're not going to understand and have a strong vision. We all have the gift of being a visionary. All of us. All of us. We were born with that gift, folks. We were born. Think about the car you drive, the shirt you wear, the jeans you wear, the clothes you wear, whatever, the house you live in. That came from a non-physical place. That came out of somebody's vision. Those of you who are deep into your vision, you're Christian, right? The Bible says, where there's no vision, the people will perish. You have to have a vision, folks. We're dealing with dying time. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something else that fits that. There's a poem that fits that as well. Because when you don't execute the vision that you have, and you stay with an outdated model, an outdated business model, or even an outdated living model, or even an outdated dressing model, right? You're not seeing people walking around too much with zip suits, right? You're not seeing people walking around with bell bottoms, right? It's because they don't have the vision to stay there. They have the vision of moving forward. But you have to apply that to your personal life as well as your business life, especially your business life, dealing with the times we're living in, because it calls for you to be a conqueror. Not a survivor, a conqueror. Tony Robbins once said, we were made to thrive, not survive. You cannot thrive if you're not going to execute your vision. See, I'm not going to share you that. I'm not going to tell you to, man, you need to have a vision. You got to start thinking about what you want to do. You know why I'm not going to tell you that? Because we were born with the gift of being visionaries. What I'm telling you to do is to start to act on that vision. A gentleman by the name of Miles Monroe, one of the top speakers in the world, passed away in a plane crash. Let me tell you what Miles Monroe said. He said, the richest place on the earth is not over in the Arabian deserts where there's oil. It's not over in Africa where there's gold, diamond mines. It's not the richest place in the world. He said the richest place in the world is at the graveyard. You know why? Because there are people's visions that died when they died. And they never took the action to make those visions a reality. There are books never been written. Creations never been created. Poems never cited. Political views that never been put forth to the public. So with that being said, folks, a lot of companies are not just failing because of COVID by itself. A lot of companies have failed because they had outdated business models, and the current times has destroyed them. Current times had, put us in a position where the recession, or the economy is not even equipped to keep up with the technology anymore. You got artificial intelligence. But here's a poem that fits this. It goes, 2 men looked out from prison bars. One saw blood, the other saw stars. Let me repeat that. 2 men looked out from prison bars. One saw mud, the other saw stars. What does that mean? One had a vision, and the other allowed their current circumstance keep them from being a visionary. Another example, folks. Amazon soon is going to have warehouses in the sky. What does that mean? There's going to be blimps in the sky with all of your products, your packages. They're going to have drones to deliver those packages to your door. And the drones fly right back up in the sky into the blimp. So what does that say, folks? What does that say to people who've been driving the Amazon trucks, the UPS trucks, the FedEx trucks, or what have you, right? Let's take 2 of those truck drivers. One is going to say, oh my goodness, man, what am I going to do? When they're going to do this technology, I'm trying to feed my kids. What am I going to do? Man, this is frustrating. This is bad stuff that they're doing to us. It's a conspiracy. The white man don't like me because I'm a black man driving the truck and I'm doing good. The other truck driver, you know what he says? I guess I need to learn how to fly drones. I guess I need to stop schools or give me a license to fly blimps. One had the vision to go forward. And then he took that vision and he said, okay, I'm going to do these things. I'm going to learn how to fly a drone. And guess what? He take it even further because now he done got and became an expert in flying drones. Now he started to develop a vision of taking it further to doing other stuff with drones. You see what I'm saying, folks? Whereas he'll be able to take this drone. Did you know how you can work from home? And this is just an idea I'm just thinking of. You know how you can work from home with your laptop? Imagine you can fly drones from home for Amazon. They give you the drone equipment. You sit at you sit up into this little what they call a simulator, and you actually fly the drone. The drone has a camera where you can actually look out the camera as if you're actually flying it like a video game. And what the drone is showing, you actually can see it and fly the drone to deliver the package. Take the drone back up into the sky. Can you imagine? That's where I know that's where we're going to be headed, folks. And I just thought of that. That was just a vision I just had. So you can take that vision and run with it. Wow, drones. They will be delivering packages with drones. You sign up, get a company with like Amazon and say, hey, I can fly drones. I'm an expert in drones. I can build a simulator. You build a simulator, sit in the simulator, and you drive the drone. You fly the drone from a simulator. Come on, folks. This is where we're headed. It's not a conspiracy to take you out of work, folks. What it is, and I said it in my book, Change Your Mind, Change Your Life, that companies are figuring out ways to do more with less. So when you go back, when the job market goes back open again, do you think the company that had 100 people working for them? Do you think they're going to bring all 100 people back? They're going to cut that in half, folks, because they're figuring out ways to do more with less. That other half of that 100 is going to be capital money. And what is going to happen, folks, is that they're going to figure out a way so that if this ever happens again, if there ever be a pandemic again, if we ever go fall into another recession again, guess what? These companies won't get caught again with their things, right? So, and I'm explaining this to you folks because this is where we're going. This is where we're going. So you've got to there's benefits to having a vision. There are benefits to having a vision. People, and here's what you do, folks. Don't give your vision to everybody. Do not share your goals with trolls. You see, people will steal your vision because they're too lazy to execute their own, or they're too lazy to come up with their own vision. So they're stealing yours because they figure that yours had a good idea. But if you're a true visionary, it won't really matter. But still don't share your vision with people. Benefits to being a visionary, folks. Albert Einstein, let me tell you something. During World War II, did you know that the United States government was deploying people back out of Germany? Did you know that? But they kept one man behind. His name was Albert Einstein. You know why they kept Albert Einstein? Because of his vision, folks, his knowledge, his genius. Okay? So what happens in this situation? The United States keep Albert Einstein here. You know what they made Albert Einstein do? They made Albert Einstein build the atomic bomb. They dropped that bomb in Japan. Visionary. When you have a vision, folks, when you have a strong vision, and you put the action behind the vision, the sky is the limit. You see, folks, the only limitations in life, this is what Les Brown said, the only limitations in life are the ones you put on yourself. And the one that your naysayers that you reach. So don't put limitations on yourself. Have a strong vision. Start writing down your goals because your goals is coming from your vision. Write down your goals and put I am in front of goals so that you won't look like your goals are in future tense. It'll make it look like you're currently doing your goals. And before you know it, you reach them goals a lot quicker than you anticipated. It works like that, folks. That is how the universe works. Okay, so it's what I'm saying to you, folks. We got about 11 minutes left. I want to say hey to Ray. How are you, Diane Rosier? Good to see you coming through. Appreciate you coming through. I can't tell who's watching on YouTube and Twitch. I don't know who those people are, or on Periscope and Twitter. I don't know who you are, but I can see the people on Facebook. Though. All right. So with that being said, folks. That's the benefit of being a visionary. That's the benefit. See, we were born with that gift. We were born visionaries. Bob Proctor has a book called You Were Born Rich. See, we were born with these gifts. The problem, though, is that our first 18 years on this earth, we were told that we could not do a thing at least 118,000 times. This is why you have to cleanse yourself from negative and cynical people, folks, because they will steal your vision from you. They will steal your dream. People call them dream stealers. They will steal your dreams. That's why I tell you, do not share your goals with trolls because they will steal them from you, folks. I'm telling you, I know for a fact they will steal your vision. Don't allow them to do that. Keep your visions to yourself. Keep your damn mouth shut, you know, and stop running your mouth behind every little thing, man, because this, like they say, don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. That's exactly true. That's exactly what that is. Keep your vision to yourself and just work on your vision. Work in quiet. The world will see it bloom, but they don't need to see you reaping and sowing the seeds, right? So, with that being said, man, I just want to make sure you guys are doing everything that you need to do to make sure your vision is being manifested. Keep your vision alive. Do not allow negative people steal it. I don't care if it's even if it's your own family, whether it's your parents, your kids, cousin, sister, brother, doesn't matter. Nephew, nieces, uncles, aunts, don't let them steal your vision. And like Les Brown said, well, they don't mean you any harm. They tell you it won't work. Oh, such and such tried, it didn't work for them. They don't mean you any harm. They are suffering for what Les Brown called possibility blindness. They are blind to the possibilities. And most people in today's time suffers what is called cognitive dissonance. Even if they see that you've successful, even if they see that you've succeeded, they still won't believe that you want to be successful. When I was homeless coming out of Washington, D.C., going on 7 years now, I've been here in Florida. 2014, February 6, 2014, coming from Florida, right down here from DC, right here to Florida. I was homeless. Before I got here, I had family members myself who doubted me. Family members myself who said, please, he couldn't even pay his rent up here. How he was going to move to Florida? Like Bruno Mars says, don't believe me, just watch. Don't let people put a limit on it. Don't let them do that. So I came here, figured it out when I got here. You know, I'm in my third house right now since I've been here. Ain't gonna go back to the other side of town where I was before because I was like it over there. Pretty simple. So with that being said, folks, you just gotta make sure you handle your business, man. Put your dreams to the test, like John C. Maxwell said. As a matter of fact, take a look at that book, folks. I want you to order that book. That's gonna be your homework for tonight. I want you guys to order. Put your dream to the test by John C. Maxwell. I want to give a shout out to Ray Judah again because Ray Judah just purchased 3 of my books off Amazon, and she sent me a picture of all 3 books. Thank you, Ray Judah. I can get with you and I sign them for you. Just let me know who you want me to sign them off to. That'll be great. I appreciate it. She got her book. She got Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. So, folks, if you want my book, go to jleespeaks.com. You see it right here at the bottom of the screen. jleespeaks.com. Order your book. You can order from Amazon. You can go to Barnes & Noble. If Barnes & Noble don't have it, they'll order it for you. You can pick it up either way. They'll order it, or you can go to Barnes & Noble's website as well as Amazon. So I think Books A Million. You can order from Books A Million as well. So the book is out there. It's been out there for a good while now, and it's doing well. So, and I share this information with you in my book. Not complete content of this, but more of the same stuff. More of the same stuff. So with that being said, folks, we cutting it off early. We're 5 minutes early, folks. So we normally do this for 30 minutes, and I'm able to finish up 5 minutes early, man. That's a record because I normally go overtime. So thank you guys for stopping through. Hope to see you guys next Monday night at 9 p.m. Monday Motivational Power Talk with Jay Hunter Lee. And by the way, I'm working on having a guest on with us soon. His name is Mr. Ramsey Dardar. Yes, Put Your Dream to the Test by John C. Maxwell. Gentleman working on having on, he agreed to, he's going to come on with, his name is Mr. Ramsey Dardar. He's a former NFL player for the Arizona Cardinals. He's going to talk about the story, some trials and tribulations he had to go through that you guys need to hear. I'm telling you, he has an amazing story. And what he had to do to overcome. I'm talking about he's 60 years, like 61 years old. So him playing in the NFL, he came out of LSU. The racism he had to face, the conspiracies he had to come up against. You know, I'm telling you guys, he has an amazing story. So he told it to me, man. He just literally gets cried when I spoke with him. So I want you guys to be ready for that. His name is Ramsey Dardar. So with that being said, I'm going to close it out with these words. Oh, share the video. I want to give us another shout out for Ray Judah. She always shares the video. Diane Rosier always shares it as well. Thank y'all for sharing the video. Those of you who are watching for the first time, share the video. If it doesn't help you, it'll help somebody that you know. So I want you to sing like no one can hear. Dance like no one can see you. Love like you've never been hurt. And live like it's heaven on earth. I'm Jay Hunter Lee. I love you, and the world needs you. So stop that damn texting and driving. Peace and blessings, folks. Have a great day.